In this video we are talking value carbon plated running shoes. What is up everybody and welcome to 40 Runs, and a quick little video I wanted to do on value carbon plated running shoes. Now we've just had recently the addition of the Kiprun KD900X, and if you've seen any of the videos I keep forgetting the name, but this is a new shoe on the market. It's £130 from the guys at Decathlon, which is awesome news. But we've also got some other carbon plated shoes out there which now are a lot cheaper, like for example the Reebok. Now the Reebok is £91 here in the UK, and the only problem with this shoe, otherwise this would be like a no-brainer to buy, is that it doesn't come in half sizes. But you've got the energy midsole in the shoe, you've got the carbon plate in it, you've got a nice breathable upper, you've got a reasonable outsole. It's done okay, it's worn out there and there, but it's okay, and it just feels super nice. Actually, weight of both these shoes, let's do that quickly. Reebok 9.7 ounces, so it's not light, and then this is 8.9 ounces, so you know, ounce lighter. But yeah, the energy Floatride Energy X, it does sort of roll you through. You do feel kind of awesome in it while you're doing those training miles. Now this shoe is like running on concrete. It's very, very firm. It is built to last 1,000 kilometers allegedly. We're not going to get that in this shoe by no shape or form, because I like my legs and I like my bones and I don't want them broken by this shoe. But it's got a nice breathable upper on it, and it's I get what they're trying to do with it. They're trying to make a carbon plated shoe that's cheaper, that will last you for plenty of time, so you do get the value in terms of the return on the investment. But the shoe's epically failed, I think, for me, because it's just way too firm, and I can't spend the time with the shoe to put the miles in it to break down this midsole. I don't want to get injured basically, so that's why I've recommended in other videos to avoid it. And that's why out of these two, you go for the Reebok all day long. This is like a no-brainer at £91. But I think it's interesting that this market has opened up. And one of the reasons I want to make the video, apart from to say buy the Reebok, was to say to you guys, what other carbon plated running shoes are there now out there that you can get cheap? Let us know in the comments. I know there's, you know, you've seen over the last year, Vaporflies really cheap as they've come on specials to some places. So what other cheap carbon plated shoes are there out there? And I think it is a new space that's opened up. You know, you have got this budget area. You've got the 361 Flame, for example, which is another budget carbon plated shoe. So there's definitely a space here, but this is so wide of the mark, it's ridiculous, because it's just so firm. If this was £80, then we'd be having a different conversation, but it's not. It's £130. But you know, in this space, I think this is the king, the Floatride X, Energy X, whatever it's called. But it's an area now where there's some of the older models are coming cheaper. I think it is worth picking them up, and again, that's another point of this video. Have a look at some of those sales and see if you can pick up some of these carbon plated shoes a little bit cheaper, because there is some value to be had down at this end of the value chain.